Last but not least is Jesse Camacho. And I looked at Jesse and I said, Jesse, how do I introduce you? And he said, Aaron, I'm illegal and I'm Mexican. But anyway, Jesse is a very versatile singer and is a performer, and he's been in many bands, and it's a lot of fun to watch him. And he's got a special guest, Terry Walker. Give him a big hand.
All lies, none of them true. Sue Aaron for slander there. Okay, we're going to start off. Maybe the old songs will...
I got an attorney.
Uh-oh.
I got an attorney. I'm going to start off with maybe the old songs, and I'm going to be doing some old songs. So this is a Barry Manilow tune. Burning, prices are chilled, and soon she'll be mine. Hope and pray that maybe she's willing to give us another try. And if all those plans I make don't melt the lady's heart, I'll put on the old 45. And maybe the old songs will bring back the old times. Maybe the old lines will sound new. Maybe she'll lay her head on my shoulder. Maybe old feelings will come true. Or maybe we'll start to cry and wonder why we ever walked away. Maybe the old songs will bring back the old times and make her want to stay. It's been too long since I've seen her face light up when I come home. It's been too many hours I've wasted staring at the phone. Sweet old songs, I'm counting on you to bring her back to me. I'm tired of listening alone. And maybe the old songs will bring back the old times. Maybe the old lines will sound new. Maybe she'll lay her head on my shoulder. Maybe old feelings will come true. Or maybe we'll start to cry and wonder why we ever walked away. Maybe the old songs will bring back the old times and make her want to stay. And make her want to stay. Want to stay. Or maybe we'll start to cry and wonder why we ever walked away. And maybe the old songs will bring back the old times and make her want to stay. My dog has fleas. Oh, Aaron forgot to mention my puppy dog. Her name is Celia. And I was talking to Vasu, and when Vasu first met, he said, you know, Jesse, Celia must be spoiled. I said, no, Vasu, she just smells like that. Terrible thing. Vasu told me to tell him. He wanted his name mentioned. Even Sandhya, you know, they had to be everywhere. Anyway, this is one of Sandhya's favorite songs. She always asks me to do it. I don't know why. David Gates was asked to write a song for the Goodbye Girl, the movie with, what was his name?
Richard Dreyfuss.
Richard Dreyfuss, yeah. Thank you. When Michael asked me to do the music today, I must have handed or sent him 5 lists because, I mean, I love music so much and all of his songs have memory. You know, I'm 82 years old. What can you expect?
Good for 82.
So, some of these might not be on the list, Michael. Sorry about that. But anyway.
It's a little late now.
This is, tell me about it. This is one of the, two of the songs that I call my court songs, my lawyer song. One of them is called I Stand Convicted. And excuse me if I sit down while I'm singing it, but you can pretend I'm standing. It's one of those love songs from the 1950s, you know, so. To hold your hand in the starlight, to walk you the way that I do. If that's a crime, I stand convicted of loving you. To call out your name when I'm lonely, to kiss you when no one's in view. If that's a crime, I stand convicted of loving you. You are the judge, and you are the jury. I'm just a fool who cares. Hear my confession pending. I am guilty. Please let the verdict be fair. I told my friends I adore you, and gave you my heart as a clue. If that's a crime, I stand convicted of loving you. You are the judge, and you are the jury. I'm just a fool who cares. Hear my confession, and if I am guilty, please let the verdict be fair. I told my friends I adore you. I gave you my heart as a clue. If that's a crime, I stand convicted of loving you. That last high note gave me a hernia. Terrible. Aaron was saying I also play at funerals, for those who want to know. And having played at funerals, I know what the dead have for breakfast. Post-mortem. Terrible.
People are leaving, Jesse.
I know. I think y'all's metros are here.
Next time Margaritaville, Jesse?
I'm sorry?
Margaritaville.
I knew he was going. Okay, before, yeah, well,
If you can.
I'm gonna do Margaritaville and,
Go ahead with your problem.
Margarita what?
Bill.
Ville. And then, so Terry can get prepared. After Margaritaville, Terry and I are going to be, Wayne and Schuster or Hope and Crosby or whoever you want. Did this thing. I'm sorry?
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett, there you go. Living on a sponge cake, watching the sun bathe. All of the tourists are covered with oil. Y'all sing along if y'all know it. Strumming my six string on my front porch swing. All of the shrimp they're getting in the oil. Waiting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost sacred soul. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know there's no one that falls. I don't know the reason I've been here all season. Nothing to show but a brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. There you go. forgot the words, y'all. Whatever. Here we go. Chorus.
Wasting away again in margarita.
I knew I was gonna do it. Searching for my lost favorite song. The show must go on. Oh yes. Some people won't play if there's a woman to blame. I know. It's my own darn fault. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Now I know it's my own darn fault.
It's the woman's fault.
All right, if somebody could bring Mr. TW up here. While he's coming up here, I want you all to picture in your mind's ear, not in your mind's eye, but in your mind's ear, Terry being Edith, and me being Archie from All in the... Y'all remember All in the...
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So are you ready to sing, Edith?
Why, sure.
Read away Glenn Miller played.
Songs that made the hit parade.
Guys like us, we had it made. No for the day.
Oh, we know.
Guiles were guiled and men were men. Mister, we could use a man like Heinbeck Hoover again. Didn't need no welfare stakes.
Everybody pulled his weight.
G.R.O.
The sound and great.
Those were the days. That was not on the list, Michael. Sorry about that. And now, ¿está listo para cantar, señor?
Sí.
¿Usted?
No.
Ok. Toque su guitarra.
Ándale.
Cha-cha. Chile verde me pediste. Chile verde, quédale. Vámonos a la vuelta. Ya allito le entregaré. Tell him what I mean, kitty.
You want green peppers? I give you green peppers. Come on out to the garden.
Laya, 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 laya. En tu casa no me quieren. Me dijiste que en tu casa todos no me pueden ver. Diles que no toman agua, que también la han de beber.
Tell your parents not to muddy the water around us.
To muddy the water?
Tell your parents not to muddy the water around us.
¿Por qué?
They may have to drink it soon.
La mula que yo monté, pues ya la montó mi compadre. Eso no a mí me importa, porque yo la monté primero. Tell what I mean, kid.
Awful. I'm surprised I speak your language. You see, I was educated in your country.
Where at?
At UCRA.
That's where Sandy went to school. Coconut. dice, pues no porque no podemos dormir ni un rato. Me pasé toda la noche corriendo detrás de un gato. Me dijiste que fue un gato que andaba por tu balcón. Nunca habíamos visto un gato negro con sombrero y pantalón. Tell them what I mean, kid. Tell them what I mean, kid.
Okay.
Oh, tell them.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Tell them.
On our wedding night.
Yes. You weren't able to sleep.
Yeah, I was.
Why?
I couldn't
Tell me
sleep at
why.
wing, see?
Yeah. Tell
We
me
had
why.
spent the whole time chasing a cat who had come in over the balcony.
Meow.
One wearing a sombrero and long pants.
Is it time for the last song, or do I still have time for?
You got time.
You'll have.
Oh, Mark, this-
Oh my goodness. How many?
plenty of time.
Oh. Since I haven't done any country,
Oh, yeah.
I love country. And I love George Strait and somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
And talk about beer drinking music. There's one. I don't forget the words. Well, excuse me, but I think you got my chair. Oh, that was not taken, I don't mind. If you should hear, I'll be glad to share. Usually back here on Friday nights. Well, I hope you don't mind if I ask you for a line. Well, thank you. Could I drink you a bite? Now listen to me. What I mean is, could I buy you a drink? Anything you please. Well, you're welcome, but I don't think I caught your name. Are you waiting for someone to meet you here? Well, that makes two of us. Glad you came. Well, I don't know the name of the band, but aren't they? Would you like to dance? Well, I like the song too. It reminds me of you and me, baby. Do you think there's a chance that maybe later on I could drive you home? No, I don't mind at all. Well, I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. Well, I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. Now, I'm sure when y'all were growing up, y'all had rules in the house. Well, my mom always used to tell us, you know, don't have any gum in your mouth when you're falling asleep. Because it'll stick to your hair. And besides, it loses its flavor too, come to think of it. Tell me, you, whatever shall I do? Sing along. Hallelujah. The question is peculiar. I'd give a lot of dough. Yes, if only I could know. The answer to my question is a yes or a no. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on on the bedpost overnight. If your mother says don't chew it, do you swallow it in spite? And you catch it on your tonsil, and you heave it left and right. Dirty chewing gum loses flavor on the bedpost overnight. Here comes a blushing bride, a groom is by her side. Up to the altar, that's a steady as Gibraltar, and the groom has got the ring. Ooh.
And it's such a pretty thing.
Look at it. As he walks, what is it? It's such a pretty thing. But as he has whatever, does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? If your mother says don't chew it, do you swallow it in spite? And you catch it on your tonsil, and you heave it left and right. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? While it's on its own, catch it on its own. Up to the White House, yes, the nation's only White House, where the voice of discontent unto the president. The pop a burning question that has swept the continent.
Say, if tin whistles are made of tin, what do they make foghorns out of?
Boom, boom! Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? If your mother says don't chew it, do you swallow it in spite? And you catch it on your tonsils, and you heave it left and right. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? On the bedpost over. Dollar is a dollar and a dime is a dime.
I'm singing another chorus, but I haven't got the time.
On the bedpost overnight.
Yeah!
Wow, that was fantastic.
And now for the patriotic song that I was asked to do. Oh, Lee Greenwood is one of my favorite singers. It's over, what's another one he had? Oh, Fool's Gold,
Oh, a whole lot of songs.
a whole lot of songs. Well, anyway, this one is his best one, I think. I'm sure you'll recognize it and you can sing it along with me. God bless the USA. Amen? Amen. If tomorrow everything was gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars that I am living here today, 'cause the fight still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I can't forget the man who died, gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you, defender still today. 'Cause it ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and from New York to LA. There's lots of proud American hearts, and we got to stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I can't forget the men who died and gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. Love this land. God bless the
I'm not sure where Donna is. Donna still up here?
I'm back here.
Oh,
I
there-
didn't have full people.
Okay. So, I think Donna and Karen's back there, but let's give all our performers again one more big. We really appreciate them volunteering their time to come do this for us. It's been a real special treat. I have no aptitude for music, so I just love to listen to it. And I don't know, I just got the idea to try to bring some guys together. And initially, we had all women, and I didn't know, you know, there's a very limited number of guys in the Houston area, musicians that I knew anyway. And I started asking around, and somebody said, "Oh, you know Jesse?"
Oh my God.
So yeah, I said, "Okay, I've heard of him, but I don't know him personally." And so,
Well, you see, I taught Archie how to play the piano.
Stifle it, he did.
Okay, Archie.
one thing Jesse told me, you know, when he was growing up, he just only could speak Spanish. And back in the 50s, listening to some of the old tunes, his family had just a little battery-operated radio, and he would listen to some of the old songs, Elvis and some others, and that's how he learned to speak English. And so, after that, he got interested in more in music, and now here he is today. And actually, we didn't get interrupted by Metrolift, because I was telling Jesse also that, you know, be prepared, because Metrolift, you know how they run, they're probably going to come in and interrupt your thing, and he said, "Oh, don't worry, I'm used to having beer bottles thrown at me and bars, so no problem." But again, we want to thank all you guys for being here. I've got just a little thank you gift for each of you.
A bag of tomatoes.
Hold the tomatoes. Hold the tomatoes.
Before I get to hand these out, I just also wanted to thank all our volunteers today, especially the ones that, first and foremost, my wife Ophelia, somewhere out there, but you know, just putting up with me, spending all this time trying to get prepared for this and other things, and so I just want to thank her and a number of other volunteers and all you guys that brought food today. Thank you so much, and our photographers and people that are recording the things. We really appreciate you guys being here. And for each of you guys, have a little certificate, and I know that you're not going to be able to see this, and I apologize. I didn't put it in Braille, but it basically says it's Houston Low Vision Club. There is life after vision loss. It's a certificate of appreciation presented to Karen, Donna, Sandia, and
Jose.
Jose. And Jesse
Pancho Villa. Call me everything but late for supper.
for their outstanding service to the members of the Houston Low Vision Club, July 28th, 2012. So I've got one for each of you guys, and I can't read them either, so somebody's going to come up and pass them out to the right people. Appreciate that.
I'm Jose.
So thank you guys, and as Aaron said, yeah, some of these guys, you know, they do play at other functions and other events. If you want to have them, you know, come to a, thank you. If you want them to come play at, you know, weddings or bar mitzvahs or so you can see me and I'll get you their contact information. Oh, one other announcement. I saw the walkers come in right at the last minute. They're the ones that are organizing a cruise in January for blind, visually impaired folks, and they're here today, and they've got some flyers. And I don't know if you wanted to make any announcement further about that.
It is a 5-day cruise. It leaves January the 14th. It's a real cheap price for the cruise, and the deposit has to be made by September the 14th, and the final payment by November the 14th. I've got a whole bunch of people going, and I hope to have a whole bunch more. I've got some flyers here. I don't have